touch it. Oh, I really want to touch it. No. No. No, Daddy said no touching. Oh, hello. Hello? James! James! I'm sorry. James. Daddy, I was just playing. Daddy, I was... James!
James! James? James, we're ready for you now.
Hello, everyone. My name is James Weiss. I'm a microbiologist. I'm an independent researcher, a storyteller of sorts. My journey to get here started about 6 years ago when I took a sample of puddle water and placed it beneath a microscope. What I saw there was like a portal into another dimension. That dimension which helped me reconcile a past, which had not always been very kind to me. So my supervisor here asked me to come in and impart some of this passion. So, without further ado, I would like to introduce you to my favourite microscopic being, as the water bear. Now, scientifically, water bears would be referred to as tardigrades, which translates to slow steppers, but to me, a water bear is in no way a scientific misnomer. They really do look like a sort of microscopic bear. Now, unlike real bears, water bears are just half a millimetre long. Despite this microscopic size, they maintain many key features seen in humans and bears alike. They still have a brain, they have stomachs, they have guts, they have reproductive organs. They even have their own tiny little pair of eyes, which technically you cannot refer to as eyes, but I won't get into that. They are two single photoreceptor cells placed there on their face. Now they have 4 pairs of stubby little legs which end in claws. Now this is because water bears, despite being defined as aquatic beings, they cannot swim, which is sort of hopelessly adorable to me. Instead, they use these claws to cling to what's beneath them, waddling slowly on submerged surfaces.
Hi. doing up here all alone?
I was just scared of another earthquake. So I wanted to get somewhere where there were like no buildings.
Oh, it's really scary right now, huh? Do your parents know you're up here?
No, I don't think they'd mind.
Well, I came up here to look at the stars.
Yeah, they're pretty bright.
Yeah, they're really showing off tonight, aren't they? Can I join you? Looking at the stars always makes me feel better.
Well, did you know that the stars are actually like trillions of miles away? In fact, they're so far away that the light, it takes like millions of years to travel to the Earth. So when you look up at the night sky and you look at the stars, you're technically just looking into the past. And all these stars you think you might see, they might just be dead. And it always makes me feel sad to think about.
Well, if we're looking into the past, that means we're also in the future. And all those star deaths you see, they're in the process of creating new life. Our planet and everything on it was forged from the remnants of ancient stars.
Oh, really?
When a sun dies in a supernova, it creates the heavy elements that form the building blocks of new life. And billions of years ago, that scattered stardust came together to form Earth, and eventually, you.
What? So a star exploded and then it gave birth to me?
Pretty much. You are related to the stars.
Yeah, and I guess because the universe is infinite, right? That means there's infinite possibilities, which means a star has exploded out there and it's gone on to give birth to an Earth of its own. And on that Earth, there's a boy and he's just like me. And in a way, we're kind of like brothers. You know, my teachers say I'm a natural scientist.
Oh, I can see that.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes I think we can even see our own stories told in the stars.
What do you mean?
Well, if they're a family, it makes sense they would know our stories. My favorite story is the one of the 7 sisters being chased across the sky by Orion.
What, chased across the sky? Where would that be?
Well, follow Orion's belt from left to right. Keep going. And then you'll meet the giant orange star named Aldebaran.
Yeah.
And then right after him, you'll see the 7 sisters, the Pleiades, shining close together.
No, I can only see 6.
The 7th one is fading with time. She drifts quietly a little apart from her sisters, waiting for someone to notice her. You have to look really closely.
Okay. Yes! No! Wait! I see her! I think I see her, yeah!
She's waving at you!
Oh, no. Stars are just like big burning balls of gas. They don't have hands to wave. Oh, sorry, I suppose she could be twinkling at me.
I think that's her way of waving.
Yeah? Oh, well, should I twinkle back?
I think she'd like that.
Okay. Hello, Mrs. Star!
Hello!
Look, I see you. Do you see me twinkling? Hello!
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 It's time to get back, James. Your parents might be worried about you.
Yeah. Oh, and thank you for sharing the fact, by the way. It's a great fact, and I love new facts.
Now, they exist in these climates with overwhelming abundance. So far, we've described 2,000 different species globally, but that number continues to rise. We have found them in places like moss beds, in soils, in leaf litters. We found them in alpine snows, deep sea sediments, but that list is no way exhausted. They are firmly a ubiquitous part of the hidden web of life, which is a web, by the way, that spans both space, yes, but also time. They are global, but they are also beyond prehistoric. They existed 400 million years before the very first dinosaurs. Now, this is partly down to their extraordinary ability for survival in environmental extremes. I'm talking temperatures as high as 150 degrees Celsius and as low as minus 272 degrees. I'm talking extreme radiation, extreme pressures, equivalent to that of 6,000 atmospheres. NASA sent a bunch to space recently and brought them back alive, even after exposing them to the extreme radiation of the sun, the vacuum of space itself. There's a fact, which is maybe my favourite fact of all time, but it's definitely my favourite water bear fact. There was a sample of dried moss which had sat in a museum herbarium for 120 years. Just sitting there. They placed this sample in water and put it under a microscope, and it yields active, living tardigrades. Now, their method of survival is quite incredible. In an active body state called the tun state. When the living conditions begin to deteriorate for the water bear, it forces itself up into a dormant ball where almost no metabolic activity takes place. It shields itself in a glass-like matrix, which becomes highly, highly resistant to environmental pressures. But I would like to fix here a popular narrative that surrounds these gorgeous creatures. Water bears are not immortal. Their resilience is wholly reliant on the tun state, and when not in this state, they are easily susceptible to harm. They can be killed or hurt with ease, and are often preyed upon by larger single-celled organisms.
Coming in for landing.
Hello? My name's Alex. What's your name?
My name is James.
What are you doing out here?
Well, I just wanted to look at the trees.
Why?
Well, I like to make hypotheses about how old the trees might be.
What does hypothesis mean?
Well, a hypothesis is something like a theory.
Oh, like a thought?
Well, yeah, a hypothesis is just like, it's a thought that you do not yet know, so you write it down, and you make guesses about it. And I make lots of them, because when I'm older, I want to be a scientist, and that's like scientists' whole job. They just make hypotheses like, all day long.
So, what's your hypothesis on trees then?
Well, you can tell the age of a tree by two different ways. Okay, the first way is you cut it down and you count how many rings there are.
Why would you want to do that?
Not exactly, because why would you want to cut down a tree just so you can tell how old it is? So there's another method.
Yeah?
Yeah, what you do, right, is you put your hand to the edge of the tree like this. And you put your hands all the way around the tree, and the number of hands it takes to get around the tree, that number times by 10, that's how many years old the tree is.
That's not true.
No, yes it is.
Well, how can you guess the age of a tree just by putting your hands around?
No, it's not guessing, it's science.
Well, your hands are tiny though. What if you put a big person's hand around it? Then it clearly won't be so accurate. So clearly there's a flaw in your hypothesis here. So.
Well, that's why it's a hypothesis now and not yet a fact. Eh?
Well, I have a tree fact myself.
Yes?
Well, hello, James. You're not the only scientist around.
No, I know, I'm sorry.
Well, clearly you know everything.
No, I don't know everything. Okay? When I'm 30, that's when I'll know everything. But until then, I just need to learn all the facts I can. Please.
So you want to know my tree fact?
Yes.
You want to know my tree fact?
Yes.
You have to promise not to tell anyone, okay?
Oh, yes.
Did you know trees can talk to each other?
No, trees cannot talk to one another.
No. Oh, I mean, you'd laugh at me. I should not have told you.
Okay, well, have you ever seen a tree mouth then?
No, I haven't seen a tree mouth, but please listen to me. Because I told this to my dad last week and he said I was stupid. So please don't make me feel like I'm stupid, okay?
Okay, no, you're not stupid. So please, can you just tell me your fact?
So, you see all the trees around here?
Yes?
Like the tree we were just sitting under.
Yes?
They all have roots. And they talk to each other through the roots.
Well, the trees talk to each other through the roots.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, wait, well then, in theory, I have a hypothesis.
Oh, but because we're both scientists, right?
Yes, we are. Okay, well, if the trees talk to one another through the roots, then that means the roots must somewhere be connected. So, Alex, if we wanted to make an investigation and talk to the trees ourselves, all we would need to do is find the tree and find its roots and then communicate with it. Okay, day one of Alex and James' inquiry, finding the roots. Here, okay, yes. Follow the roots.
at the end of the woods.
Okay, phase 2 of inquiry, Alex. Taking the route home. We shall conduct experiments on my bedroom floor. Okay, first step is we take the magnifying glass. And at first, Alex, it might not seem a lot, but we will zoom in, okay? We will zoom in and the root will begin to take life, yeah? And it will take a life of its own, and it will begin to look like the tree itself, and we will begin to communicate with it, Alex. And we'll talk to it.
What's it saying?
Okay, let's listen. It's saying, James. It says, James, lift your hands into the air. Okay, James, hands right into the air, and imagine that your hands are like leaves of a tree, and your arms are like the branches, Alex. Yeah, and your body is like the trunk, and deep below your feet, there's like a million roots. And the roots, they just connect you to the forest. And you, James, you're like the biggest tree in the entire bloody forest.
You're the biggest tree in the entire bloody forest, James!
You're the biggest tree in the whole world! Yeah!
The whole world!
And it says, just stand there. And just sway for all eternity. And you're the tallest tree, and you look over everything. I'm the tallest tree, Alex!
Now, despite this relative delicacy, water bears maintain an unusual and diverse sex life. Some species are composed entirely of females who reproduce in the complete absence of males, which I'm sure to many of the women in the audience sounds like an absolute dream. But other species mate with remarkable persistence. Sex can last for 2 straight hours, which may not sound like a lot to some, but when you take into account their life expectancy, it's the human equivalent of sex for 972 straight hours. In some species, I can determine the men from the women because the men have these unusually large pair of testicles. Testicles that run all the way down the back pair of legs. I have seen some truly unimaginable sights there beneath the microscope. I have seen, and please mind my profanity here, I have seen regular water bear orgies. I have even seen regular same-sex activity within these orgies. I've seen, and I've never been able to prove it to my supervisor, but I'm pretty certain that I have seen love there beneath the microscope.
In my heart, I have the one and that one is you. No other will do.
I've lost all ambition for worldly acclaim. I just want to be the one Lord. And with your addition that you feel the same, I'll have reached the goal I'm dreaming of. Believe me, I just want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart. I don't want to set the world on fire.
You have very smooth skin.
I love you too, but
Sorry.
I just want to start a great big flame.
I mean, it's lovely. Yeah, you just... Let me just...
Way down inside.
Yeah?
Darling, I have only one desire. And that one desire is you. And I know nobody else ain't gonna do. I lost all ambition or worldly acclaim. I just want to be the one you love. And with your ambition that you feel the same, I'll have reached the goal I'm dreaming of. Believe me, I just want to set the world on fire.
Do you know how to dance?
A bit, I suppose, yeah.
Could you teach me how to dance?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I've lost all ambition for worldly acclaim.
Wow.
I just want to
You're a quick learner.
Yeah, I've been told that before.
I'm sure that you feel the same.
Wait, what's this? I just thought since
I hate surprises.
I'm sorry, wait. I thought Justin, it has been a year. I just wanted to surprise you with one thing. Okay.
I love you too.
Wow.
You like it?
Yeah.
Oh.
That was my favourite there.
Yeah?
Big pink.
Yeah. Do you want to see my favourite?
Yeah.
This one.
It's too random. It's like a shooting star.
And that one desire is you. And I know nobody else ain't gonna do it. I've lost all ambition or worldly acclaim. I just wanna be the one you love.
Time to dance?
Time to dance, darling.
I'm just can't. I just can't. I just can't. I just can't. I just can't. Stay still. It's okay. You okay, Mr. B?
color of rain, color of rain, the endless color of the rain is all that now remains.
Okay. Day one of inquiry. James's first Microscopic Odyssey begins. Alright, straight off the bat, I see movement. Yeah, it's indistinct, but there's definitely signs of life here. Can't tell what it is. I can just see things moving towards one another, moving amongst one another. Just hypnotised. I'll watch this for a while. And then eventually I zoom in. I want to see what these things are. One pops out to me. It's unclear, but I can see its movement, I can see its path. Again, I will zoom in closer. Just watch this thing for a while. Watch it take its life. I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 claws. 8 legs on the claws. I watch it walking. Just living without knowing it's being watched. It's gorgeous. been watching these things for 6 hours. Just hypnotised. I want to see all this life has to offer me, so I shall continue to explore. Learn from new systems. Just watch these lives living. Totally unaware. Okay, I've been watching this thing for 8 hours now. I watched his birth. I watched his life. I watched his death. I mean, I was there for all of it. But the death didn't sadden me. Because it's part of something bigger, you know, like the death of a star. It will just go on to be reborn.
And it is this love and this delicacy which makes it important for me to note that water bears are not true extremophiles. They do not enjoy extreme conditions, they are just good at surviving them. And they survive only by shutting down vital biological processes, literally caging themselves from the world. And it is in this sense that we can see a reflection of ourselves, a poetic maybe, but I think a very real reflection. Now we too as humans can sometimes endure harsh conditions, but what the human seeks and what the water bear seeks is simple. It is a safe place to live, it is food to eat, it is whenever possible not to be exposed to the vacuum of space by NASA. But the list doesn't stop there, okay? We share organs, we share sex lives. We share patterns of behaviour, we share the real need to just live. We too cover the globe, we too look for love and hide from predators and make mistakes. And that is why, looking down the microscope, we see ourselves. You know, and that was my revelation the first time I watched that slow step of the water bear. And microscopic or not, we are all just one part of a larger body called life. Thank you.
move with caution in this terrain that changes. This land that moves below my feet. And with a mycelium habit, I digest the world and absorb it. I extend my arms and touch my surroundings. And the more I touch, the more I read, the more I become a part of this life. Because I'm held not as one, but as a cluster. An ecosystem composed and decomposed by the 40 trillion odd microbes that live within me. Protecting me. Supporting me to just discover this world. Rise! 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 Huh? Come on! Come on! Yes! Come on! Come on! I will let my mind run wild. Stretch across the globe. I'll shoot into the stars. Tangle with roots deep below the earth. Because life cannot be understood in isolation, but as an ecosystem.